Welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen and this is Jen Clayton Beauty. We do everything beauty and makeup, and that includes testing new makeup, new releases, and I am so excited because I bought almost the entire Profusion Peanuts Halloween collection. We talked about this in new makeup releases and I said that I really wanted to pick this up. This is even cuter in person than I thought. I'm so excited about this. So we're gonna test out the collection, do an eye look with the palette, we'll test the lip products, there's a setting spray, a primer. There is so many pieces to this collection. Plus there's a few little bonuses that Profusion put in my order that I wanna share with you. Now I did pick this collection up off of the Profusion website. I don't know if this is going to be available at other retailers. I found it on their website, picked it up. I'll link it all down below for you. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because I upload lots and lots of new videos every single week. And we will be doing a lot of spooky season, testing new makeup. I'm so excited for all of the Halloween palettes and collections being released, and we're kicking it off with Peanuts. Like I said, I will have the entire collection linked down below for you. As we go through the pieces that I picked up, I will put prices here on the screen. Profusion is a very affordable drugstore brand, so you're gonna be shocked at how affordable the pieces of this collection are for how cute they are. And if they perform, this collection will be a huge win. I'll also have my favorite beauty subscription boxes, all of the other makeup that I'll be wearing today down below for you. Lastly, come on over, follow me on TikTok for more beauty and makeup. Let's dig in to the Peanuts and Profusion collection. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to walk you through all of the pieces of the collection that I picked up. I'll insert swatches, all of that here, and then we'll get started testing everything out. So I think we should start with the lip mask. So this is the Apple Bobbing Peanuts and Profusion Nourishing Lip Mask. Now I will tell you, when I received this I was like, that is huge, because usually lip masks are little pots. I think about Laneige, their overnight sleeping mask, and it's such a tiny pot, and then this one came in and I was shocked at the size of it. With every product that I ordered, I got a pin. So I got a set, I got 4 different pins from the products that I ordered, and these are the limited edition lapel pins, the Charlie Brown, and I have 4 of the different Charlie Brown characters. So each of the items I ordered had a pin tucked in the packaging, which I thought was really cute. I didn't even know it was going to come with a pin. So I'll pop up here all of the different pins that I received, but I have Charlie Brown, I have Linus, I have Franklin, Peppermint Patty. I have a lot of the different characters from the Peanuts series. I actually got 2 little Charlie Brown pins. These are nice metal high quality pins, and they came free with my order. Like I said, all of the pins were tucked in the packaging of the item. So this is the size of the lip mask. It does have a safety seal. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells like a caramel apple. So there is a lot of product in here, and I thought we could put this on while we're talking about the products before we get started with the look. That feels really nice on the lips. It's kind of the same consistency of the Laneige, that really just moisturizing, silky formula. It's not sticky at all, and you do get the little taste of the caramel apple. This is really nice, and like I said, this is massive, massive, massive. I'm almost out of my lip sleeping mask, so I think I'm gonna pop this in my drawer. This is really nice. I mean, and for the price of this collection, like I said, you can't beat it. I also picked up this little duo. This is the Magic Mummy Illuminating Face Primer and Setting Spray. So I wanted this for sure because I go through setting spray rather quickly, and I always use a face primer, and this said illuminating. So that got me really excited. I love a good glowy product in general. The setting spray does have this kind of, not glittery, but you can see that it kind of has this luminescence in it. So we'll be using that. And then the primer is in a little dropper bottle and also has a little bit of luminescence. So we'll be popping this on before we start our makeup look. And then I have the candy scented lip oils. Again, the primer and setting spray came with the pin, the lip oils came with the pin, and the palette came with the pin. So that's how I got the 4 metal Peanuts pins. This is so cute. It is literally like a little piece of candy. The packaging of this is so cute. And these literally look like pieces of candy. How much fun is that? And when to open up the lip oil, there is just the tiniest little doe foot applicator. Ooh, they do smell like candy. How fun. We'll actually test both of these out on the lips. I just want to let this sink in because this feels really nice and I love that little taste of that caramel apple. And last but not least, the eyeshadow palette. This is so cute. The front of it has these little pieces that kind of shake around. There's some candy corns, a bat, a cute little candy trick-or-treat bag. Love the packaging of this. I think it is so cute. And the palette was actually bigger than I thought that it was going to be. That and the lip mask, I was surprised at the size. And then it does have just all of the shade names are actually on the plastic insert with the palette. I don't love that because I don't save these, so I'm just going to throw this away. It's not a big deal to not know the shade names, but I do wish they would have printed them on the palette itself or even on the back of the palette, but I will keep the plastic insert for the video just so I can tell you what shades I'm using. The pans of these are very small. They're very, very small. I would say they're about the size of a dime, which for me is not a big deal. I'm never going to pan this palette, so it's not huge. It's not a huge deal to me that they're tiny pans. I was able to get my finger into each of the pans to swatch it, and I use obviously a brush to apply my shadow. I do like to use my finger for my shimmer, so I'm glad that I can still get my finger in there to apply, but I was surprised again the size of the palette and how small the pans are. But the color story is so cute. It is so Peanuts Halloween. It is just Peanuts Halloween through and through. This palette swatched beautifully. The mattes were buttery and pigmented. The shimmers were sparkly. So I cannot wait to put this on my eyes. And like I said, this is a very affordable collection. And right out of the gate, they nailed it with the theme and they nailed it with the packaging. Let me zoom you in and let's get started testing out everything in the Peanuts collection. So the first thing we're gonna do is test out this primer. It is a squeezy type of applicator. So when I put the applicator in and try to pick up the product, you can see not a lot of product comes out, which is fine. I mean, it is just a primer, but I'm not getting a lot of product out of the squeezy tube. I think this is a fairly thick primer. Not sure that the dropper style was maybe the best applicator for this product, but I mean, I was able to get the primer out. It just doesn't pick up a lot every time you put it into the bottle. That looks really nice. That is very glowy, very illuminating, feels nice on the skin. I think they would have been better off having a pump or just, you know, tapping out the product because it just doesn't pick up a lot when you put the dropper applicator inside, but the product itself looks really beautiful on the skin. I also forgot to mention that with my order, they threw in a set of brushes. It says, thank you for your purchase, enjoy your free gift. So it looks like there's an eye brush and a face brush. It was like Fort Knox getting that packaging open, but these actually feel really nice quality. So there's a big kind of fluffy face powder bronzer brush and then a small smudge packing in eye brush. And they gave these to me as well as all of the pins as part of my order. Now this probably came with the collection, but I thought this was really nice that they threw these in. I'll definitely use them. Let me go ahead and get my base makeup on and I'll be back and we'll do our eye look with the eyeshadow palette. My base makeup is done. Like I said, all of the other makeup I'm wearing is linked down below if you want to know what powder, foundation, all of that I'm using. But let's go ahead and set my face with the illuminating setting spray. Again, this does have that little bit of milky luminescence to it. I'm hoping it's not a super aggressive sprayer. Ooh, it smells really good. It actually kind of smells like peaches and it is not aggressive. It's very, very fine, but you do get a good amount of product, which I appreciate. Oh, it smells so good. Set my makeup down really nice. It is not tacky at all. I do feel like it gave me that little bit of luminosity, that little bit of glow. So far, so good on both of the complexion products. So for the eye look, as always, I'm going to prime my eyes with my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly, and we'll test out this eyeshadow palette. We're also going to use this brush that came as a freebie with my order. So the Trick or Treat palette, like I said, this is so cute and the color story just screams Halloween, screams Peanuts. I was thinking about what type of look I wanted to do, and I kind of want to do that traditional Halloween peanuts look. So I think I'm going to use some of the yellows, the oranges, maybe some of the greens, and then I think it would be really fun to maybe pop a purple on the lower lash line, since purple is pretty indicative of Halloween with the oranges and the yellow. So again, the shade names are on this, which I don't love, but let's go ahead and start with the shade Franklin, which is this yellow matte. I'm going to pick that up on a fluffy brush, and I'm actually going to put that right on the inner portion of my lid, and then I'm going to pull that up about a third of the way over into my crease. Amazing. That is very, very pigmented. Wow. I'm impressed. This is a nice yellow. I mean, it is just opaque and pigmented for a yellow. That looks really good. And then I'm picking up the bright orange called Great Pumpkin, and I'm actually going to put that on the outer portion of my lid, bringing that also over about a third of the way. I'm going to leave the very middle of my crease and my lid open. I'm going to do kind of a faux halo eye. This is my favorite way to make a halo eye. I think it's so easy. Just bringing those two shadows and leaving that gap in the middle and using that to fill in with the shimmer. It just makes it really, really simple. This orange looks so good. It's very vibrant, very, very pigmented. And then I'm going to use my NYX glitter glue as always. And when I do these faux halo eyes, I put the glue where there's open space, where there's no shadow. So those shimmers can stick nicely to the glitter glue. And then using the brush that came as a freebie with my order. Oh, I gotta tell you the shade. I'm telling you, it's a little bit of a pain to have to keep using the little cover on it, but I'm going to pick up this green shimmer called Witch Mask, and it is a pretty dark green. So I'm going to go just a little bit light-handed, and I'm going to place that in that open space where we applied the glitter glue. It's really pretty, and it's actually applying really well with the brush. Let me pick a little bit up on my finger. I much prefer finger application for shimmers. Oh yeah, that is so pretty. I think with this particular shimmer shade, it actually works a bit better with a brush. So I would say you could do finger or brush application, but I know a lot of people don't like to use their finger. So the good news is that this particular shade actually applies really nicely with a brush. And back in with that yellow, I'm just going to kind of blend the edges. So for my lower lash line, there's this kind of interesting purple blue marble type of shimmer. And then there is quite a few different purple mattes. This is a purple shimmer as well, so is that. So there's a lot of good options for purple. But I think what I'm going to do for the lower lash line is pick up the shade Rats, which is the purple matte. And I'm using that Profusion brush, which I really like. And I'm going to pop that on my lower lash line. I'm going to stay really close to my lash line though, because I do want to use this kind of interesting marbled shimmer. And this definitely looks like a black based shimmer. It is called Halloween Party. Picking that up, I'm going to buff that on top, kind of smoke it out. That's really pretty. I can kind of see a little bit of that black base to it and a little bit of that blue shift. I really, really like it. And then I think for my inner corner, we're gonna use the light orange shimmer called Pumpkin Patch, and I'm going to pop a little orange inner corner moment. Ooh, that's really pretty. Okay, I wasn't sure because there's not a light shimmer in here. There is a white matte. I could have done a white matte inner corner, but this orange is actually really pretty. It's a little bit lighter even than I thought, and it does kind of have that shifty orange to yellow, so it looks really nice next to that yellow matte. Really liking this eye look. I think this is really fun, very Halloween. Let me go ahead and do liner, mascara, my brows, and I'll be back to test the lip oils. So I did liner, mascara, lashes, did my brows. I just wiped off the Apple Bobbing Sleep Mask so we can try out these lip oils. Now this one has a little orange on it and this one has a little strawberry on it. So I'm going to assume that is the flavors. So let's test the orange first. It does have just the tiniest little doe foot. Oh, it smells so good. It definitely smells like oranges. Really nice on the lips. Even though that doe foot is just teeny, teeny, tiny, it picked up quite a bit of product. That feels really, really good. It's not sticky. It's very thick, but in a good way. Feels very, very hydrating. You do get that kind of faint taste scent of orange. That feels really good. Now there is no color to this. It is just basically a wash of shine, a wash of oil to the lips, which I'm assuming is going to be the case with the strawberry, but let's test it out. I mean, honestly, I don't want to take it off. It feels really nice on the lips. Ooh, that smells really good. So there's the strawberry. So yes, no wash of color. Do you need both of these? No, but they do come in a 2-pack. And like I said, this is such an affordable collection. The packaging of these is really cute. I mean, these are perfect to throw in your purse. I keep a lip product everywhere, on my desk, in the drawer in my kitchen, in my car, in my purse. So these are going to be perfect, especially if you just want something hydrating on the lips, a little bit of shine, no color. You could pop these over a liquid lip because there is no color base to them. They feel great. I really like them. These are fantastic. I'm curious about the longevity of them. I'm currently drinking my protein coffee. So it'll be interesting to see, like I said, how long these last. But they feel amazing on the lips. Let me go ahead and get ready for the day. I still need to do my hair, get dressed. I'll come back, show you the completed look, go over my final thoughts on the Profusion Peanuts collection. So here is the completed look using the brand new Peanuts Profusion Halloween collection. I am loving my look. I decided to rock a purple shirt just to pull in the purple from the lower lash line. I am also still wearing the lip oil. So actually, let's talk about the lip oil first. So I got completely ready. Like I said, I've been sipping on my protein coffee, and this lip oil has not budged. That is crazy to me. That's crazy. It is not sticky at all. You can see I still have all of the product on my lips. It's still shiny. It's still beautiful. I really, really like these. The packaging is cute. The product itself is fantastic. So these are a huge win. I also really liked the lip mask. I wish I could have kept this on longer. This is immediately going into my nightstand. I love a good hydrating lip product overnight. This is amazing. The size of this, the price of this, the quality of this, winner. As far as the primer goes, I really like how my makeup layered over the primer. You can still see that little bit of glow underneath. I do not like the applicator. I don't think that was the best choice since this is a little bit thicker product. You are able to get it out. It's just, it takes a little bit of work. So like I said, a pump top, even a dab out product would have been a little bit better, but the primer itself is really, really nice. And the setting spray, I love it. I actually I did spray it one more time on my skin. I feel like it does give my skin this really pretty glow, this really pretty luminosity. There's no glittery look to this at all, which I very much appreciate. I really like this, and I love a good glowy setting spray. And I do appreciate that both of these are glowy products and they do come together in a set. Quickly, the brushes. I did not use the face brush, but the eye brush, fantastic. These feel like really nice quality. I'm excited to use this for powder or for blush. So soft. And again, these were freebies with my order, which again, I think is really, really nice. And then lastly, the eyeshadow palette. So first of all, I don't like, again, that the shade names are on the plastic because I'm just going to throw the plastic away. So I'm never going to know the shade names again, which really isn't a big deal. I definitely wanted to share the shade names with you for the video, but like I said, this is going to go in the trash. So I'm not going to know the shade names moving forward. However, I appreciate the big mirror in the palette. Love the color story of this. Like I said, it screams Halloween, screams the Peanuts. Love my eye look. The shadows perform really nicely. Everything from the mattes to the shimmers, they perform beautifully. I'm quite impressed, to be honest with you. For an affordable drugstore eyeshadow palette, this is really, really good. So many options for looks in here, everything from neutral to colorful. They have the shades and lines for you. So the yellow row, the orange row, the green row, the purple row, and that just makes creating a look a little bit easier. And then I love just the inclusion of these more fun shimmers on the sides, more of those like sparkly duochrome types of shimmers. I think this palette is fantastic. I'm excited to reach into this again to create more looks. Love the little shaky front of it with all the fun little Halloween little tidbits. Palette, also 10 out of 10. So overall, the Peanuts Profusion collection is really, really nice. I'm so happy I picked it up. I will use everything in the collection. I'm actually quite impressed by the products in the collection, especially this palette. I mean, the palette is really, really, really nice. Everything is so good. So way to go, Profusion. I would definitely recommend this for a fun Halloween collection, an affordable Halloween collection. Again, I will link it down below for you, as well as all of the other makeup that I'm wearing. If you kind of wanted to create my cohesive look, as well as discounts to my favorite indie brands, my favorite beauty subscription boxes, and come follow me over on TikTok for more beauty and makeup. Definitely a must-have Halloween collection.